chat. Perfect. We'll get you pulled up down here. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Here we go. Bear with me, please. Just getting things set up. Make sure the chat works. Perfect. Now I'll add my email address. Hello, Hope. Welcome. I think it's awesome. There. Okay, so my email's up there. I have to get a piece of scrap paper. I totally forgot that. Hope first on the list. My assistant wants to go outside. So. Oh, yes, you do, my dear. Yes, you do. Come on. Come on, you want out? No? You don't want to go out? Oh, what are you doing? We need a piece of paper today. Perfect. She doesn't want out. You're like, I don't have a life. Yes, you do. Whoops. You are a digital creator and working on becoming a YouTube partner. So Hope, do you know what deck you would like to use? I believe you do. You are awesome. All right, so let's shuffle the enchanted maps. And we'll start with these ones. Oh. One more good shuffle. This morning when I was getting my cards out, I was picking them up, and this whole deck tipped upside down all over the floor. I couldn't believe it. They were everywhere. All right, 15th from the bottom. You have the coming to life in reverse. That was the very first thing I said. Oh, no. My dog looked at me, sat down, looked at the cards, and just wagged her tail. I was like, oh my gosh, please don't wag too much. They're going to go everywhere. When I picked them up, blew them off, shuffled them real good, apologized, and all that. Amanda, hello, welcome. Hope. A couple years ago, my husband was on strike, and they were on strike for a long time. And I swear I put on 20 pounds while he was on strike. And it's so hard to get rid of it. So I understand putting on those clothes and you're like, oh, they don't fit. Slow and steady wins the race, my friend. Don't overthink it. You're doing wonderful. Just keep doing you. And the wisdom cards. the weight will come off. I promise you. It's so much easier to put it on. Just stay consistent. You've got it. Bradley, hello, good morning. Welcome, my friend. Let's put Bradley on the list. That just didn't seem right. We need to do this one more time. It is hard. Hope there. It is very difficult to have two women head of the households. Two women who are head of the households. You know what I mean? It is extremely hard. Did you have a specific one from the wisdom deck, Hope? Because 3 of them fell out while I was shuffling. Big Money, hello. Big Money Kane, hello and welcome. Let's get your name on the list too. Okay, perfect. Are you diabetic? So the first card you have is the Coming to Life in reverse, Hope. The Coming to Life card is a gentle reminder to get out of your own way, to let go and let spirit lead. New life is unstable in the beginning and needs gentle care. Farmers don't go into their field and pull up the shoots of plants to see how they're doing. They know that everything has its own cycle of growth. My friend, let nature take its course. Find other things to focus on right now. Simplicity and small steps are the order of the day. When the time is right, you will see the miracle. And I also want to state that when we start something new, such as working out, and I know working out is not new to you, Hope, but some of the things you're doing is different for your body. Let's bring this down a little bit. So first off, number 1, muscle weighs more than fat. I have a picture somewhere. I'll try to find it and upload it in my community tab. The difference between 5 pounds of fat and 5 pounds of muscle. It's crazy, the difference. So muscle weighs more than fat. Everybody knows that. I know. But also, number 1 thing, when you start working out, you start doing something new, you feel as if you are actually bigger at first. Maybe you feel bloated, your clothes aren't fitting right. Well, it's the absolute truth. That is the case. You are slightly larger. Things are not fitting properly, mainly because you're working your muscles, and your muscles are pushing out. So it's pushing out on the fat that we already have. Therefore, for a very small time being, making us feel like we're getting nowhere. My friend, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing your walks. Keep doing your workouts. And before you know it, you're going to see a huge difference. A huge difference. And I have another post somewhere that shows time-wise working out. So many weeks your friends notice it. So many weeks you notice it. So your friends are going to notice it before you do, my dear. I promise. You see yourself all the time. And we don't notice these little changes. We have the Heal Thyself card. Miyagi, hello, welcome. James, hello, welcome. Miyagi, would you like to be on the list for a card pull? James, would you like to be on the list for a free card pull? That's a man. Stop the crap. Who's a man? Heal thyself. I value my health, and I have the courage to do what is necessary to maintain it. I do not merely address symptoms, but go as deep as necessary to root out the problem. I'm not sure how you pronounce this. Aconite provides protection as fears are faced and when working with the dark goddess. Peridot is traditionally used by healers to maintain their own health. Some illnesses are only physical. Others have deeper roots. In order to move toward better health, you must enlist the help of the dark goddess and enter your heart, confronting your deepest fears. Find the poison that is hurting you and remove it so that healing can occur. I know, me too. Me too. Hopefully he's not talking about me. I'm a grandma. Whoops, wrong card. I was just getting ready to pull another card and read it. You also have the Divine Protection card, Hope. Now, usually all these cards don't fall out. Usually it's just one. But hey, if they fall out, it's a reason. I fear no evil. I am protected. I lean on the divine to surround and to guide me as I move through this dark and confusing time. I think we lost James. I think he left. So Hope Angelica enhances divine protection, spiritual guidance, love, and healing. Andalusite, sometimes called fairy stones, can form a circle of protection. And then you have the Grace card. That was my daughter's middle name. One of them. She had two middle names. I am a child of the divine. I honor and value myself. I know that I am worthy of love and grace from the divine and from others, including myself. Rue encourages self-acceptance, receptivity to grace, and bring the physical and spiritual into harmony. Kunzite encourages miracles and love. My friend, we can be our own worst critics. Berating yourself separates you from divine grace, which is a gift freely given to all. To receive grace and divine love, you must accept yourself and realize you are worthy. See yourself through the eyes of grace. You, after all, carry a spark of the divine in your heart. Amy, hello, welcome. I will put you on the list, my friend. So I think we lost James. Amanda, you are next. You're welcome. Thank you for being here, Amy. Amanda, would you like to try the Earth Wisdom cards? All right, let's give you a map and a wisdom card, just like Hope. There we go. There's one. This is the wide open card in the upright position. Hope, the other day you had a video of a playground. What I mean is, was that a playground or is that a workout playground for adults? I wished I had my list from yesterday. I feel like Amanda was here yesterday. Oh, it's for everyone. It's adorable. I thought I saw equipment that looked like adult workout stuff. That is so cool. If you get an opportunity, can you do another more in-depth one on that? I think it's so cool. We don't have stuff like that. I've not encountered anything like that here. I keep looking. Of course, we have, playgrounds and stuff like that. But nothing interesting like that. Not workout areas. Their relationship does sound adorable. Okay, so the first card we have for you, Amanda, is the wide open card in the upright position. Is your husband a line worker? Like power line worker? This card says that you are free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. Oh, girlfriend, mine does too. Mine does too, but I love him dearly. I'm pretty sure it's in the fine print. It's part of their job. So this card says in the upright position that all manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The wide open card is a signal, Amanda, that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. My friend, don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizons beyond what you believe to be your limitations. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time, so speak up and speak out. This card is also the sign of the maverick, who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Allow for a greater vision to replace old ideas as you dream a grander dream. Truthbuster, hello, my friend. Welcome. And we also have the creativity card. This card says, I am a creative being and actively feed my creative self through the arts and through nature. I express my creative being with passion and confidence. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, how interesting is that? So now I have to ask questions. All right, Amanda, before I finish reading the rest of your card, does he like go above and beyond? Down the road, few miles down the road, There's a hog farm, and they had people literally dig huge holes out so they could fill them with mud, make mud. And then they have these little kid pools. And they're just the coolest things. So, and we get to see them from like babies. Well, when they're allowed out, I don't know much about pigs or hogs or anything like that. Uh, but they're so comical. I don't know. I was wondering that too. It's so comical to see these little. I mean, their legs are like this big. I mean, they're kind of like me. Their bellies are, you know, brushing the ground almost. But to see these little things running around, rolling in the mud, and it's so fun. They're so comical. I think it's cool that he builds those. Okay, so creativity. Ladies' mantle enhances fertility, feminine healing, and a connection to the divine feminine. Carnelian promotes creativity and fertility. Creativity is not something that is nice to have. It is not just something that is nice to have in your life. Creativity is your birthright, and it is also one of the most basic drives in human beings. Sadly, our culture does not value creativity and views it as an indulgent pastime. My friend, heal your creative side by falling into the arms of the divine feminine. And the next one is Bradley. Bradley, let's try the crows for you, unless you choose something different. And then we have Big Money Kane, Miyagi, Amy, and Truthbuster, if everybody is still here. Whoopsies. No, I've never heard of Tosh. Is that how you pronounce it? So this is for Bradley. Bradley, you have the bond card. Yeah, I've never heard of Tosh. I have no idea what it is. Oh, okay. So they're, gotcha. So they're, what do you call them? Is that what they're called? Tosh? Or they're just for the slaughter? So Bradley, the bond card. Aside from a few casual swingers, generally male, crows and ravens mate for life. This card represents a karmic relationship, a connection that goes beyond our everyday existence. Whether it is a relationship to a person, a career, a place, or a hobby, This soul level connection is deep and strong. You can feel it course within your veins. Bond creates an energy that pulls you closer to where you need to be and will tug back when you get too far away. When you draw the bond card, use this as an opportunity to focus on areas of your life that feel deeply connected, because it is here that you find your strength to push forward or conjure the enthusiasm needed to reach a goal. Right. Make it huge. My daughter and her wife, they had cows, pigs, goats, chickens, and they did the same thing. They raised the cows to take to the butcher. They raised the pigs to go to the butcher. The chickens for the eggs. The goats were they raised and they sold them certain time of year. Big Money Kane, my friend, you are next. Now you can choose any deck you want, but if you are a first timer, a good one to start with is the Enchanted Maps. I think, isn't Ohio known for their pig farms as well? I just recall, going through Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, a lot of pig farms, hog farms. Is that what they call them? Hog farms, not pig? Oh, goodness gracious. So those are for Big Money Kane. You have 4 cards. And the first card you have is the encouragement card in reverse. This card says that a misstep is not the end of the world. You've fallen into a trap of false courage, and only humility will lead you out of it. Perhaps you weren't listening to your intuition, and now you're in a jam. My friend, being too self-reliant without knowing the ropes has brought you to this place. Don't become too discouraged. All is well, and you can always start again. Take another road, and surely discover new territories where love really blooms. Just remember to rely on your higher power. You can't always get what you want, but Spirit knows your needs. Something better waits for you around the corner. You have the Wishing Well in reverse too. The 48. Oh my gosh. Wishing Well in reverse. This card says now is not the time to force anything to happen in your life, especially if whatever it is seems to be eluding you. You can't demand that the universe provide you with what you want. Unmet desires can burst into a destructive fire of obsession. Step back, breathe, take your attention away from what you want. Ask instead for what you need. Only the unseen knows how to align desire, inspiration, and its manifest form. As the coin disappears into the mystery of the dark pool at the bottom of the well, have faith. Don't engage in wishful thinking. You must co-create with Spirit, not make demands. You may yet get what you want. Never forget that life is filled with choices. Make a wish, but be open to the enchanted way in which spirit fulfills your desire. You have the intention in reverse. And this card says, are you clear about your intentions, or are you in a foggy state of denial about your true motives or ambitions? Poor piglets. Poor piggies. This is the time to step back and gain perspective and clarity about your direction. Check your motives and ask if they are sincere. Are you pursuing some goal blindly without asking its cost? Good intentions are being misinterpreted. Now is the time for self-evaluation, self-nurturing. My friend, you will benefit greatly if you take time out to regroup. And the last card we have for you, Big Money Cane, is the Protecting Treasures card, reversed. In reverse, this card says, do you give your loyalty too easily to those who have not earned it? This is a time to assess your personal loyalties and discern whether they're being returned in kind. Some relationships are made for convenience. Some favor one side over the other. Vulnerability, born of fear, may lead to being taken advantage of. Perhaps the imbalance in your relationship is due to a conscious choice you've made. If so, make sure you aren't being hurt by the arrangement. If you believe you've found some kind of protective refuge, be aware that there may be a price to pay. You may also need to reassess whether you're compromising yourself in any way to achieve what is an illusion of safety, my friend. Be true to your dream, and remember that the angels will bring the right people your way to further the path of your highest good. Remain cautious and be conscious of the give and take in all relationships and projects at this time. My friend, don't give away the farm for a smile. Oh my gosh, Hope, sometimes I understand that feeling. Some people are like, how come you don't take your shower first thing in the morning? Well, because I have to work out. And that just doesn't make sense to me. And then people are like, well, how come you don't take a shower after you work out? Well, because I'm not done working out yet. Because I have members who pay for private workouts. And so there's just no sense in taking a shower in between. And my work day doesn't end until 3 o'clock. So at 3 o'clock, when my day is over, more or less when I'm punching out, that's when I take my shower. Sometimes it's like, geez. But I always feel so much better afterwards. All right, so now we have Miyagi. We're going to use the enchanted maps again. And then Amy and Truthbuster. And then it's not just a shower. A shower can't just be a shower like it is for a dude. You know, they're done. No. You have to shave. And most of us wash our hair in the shower. And I don't know about you guys, but I always brush my teeth in the shower. And I have my water floss. I use my water floss in the shower every day, all the time. So there's always so much to it. And we have multiple items we have to use. Soap, shampoo, conditioner, shaving cream, I know. And then you look. So here's my corner. Here's my corner of the shower. All my supplies. My husband's section. It got one little bottle. It does it all. I'm like, it doesn't make sense. Guys are just different. I don't know. Their skin's different. Their hair's different. They're just different. I don't know. They don't require all that stuff. Bella, hello, welcome. Okay, so this is Miyagi. And you absolutely can have a mermaid card, my dear. Absolutely. I'm talking crap about the shower. So, which brings me to a question. Okay, Miyagi, you have the mountain in the upright position. How many of us brush our teeth in the shower? Do you guys? I was doing a cleaning video in my shower, a shower cleaning video, or something. I don't remember what it was, but I had mentioned about the toothpaste. Oh, yeah, I had to move the toothpaste. Well, there's toothpaste in all of our showers, on the sinks. And somebody left a comment, was, it is so disgusting that you brush your teeth in the shower. And I'm thinking, it's kind of disgusting that you don't. Do you? I don't know. My dentist, like I said, my dentist is like, take the floss with you and use it in the shower. I mean, it gets everywhere anyway. Oh, you are so comical. My daughter boldly stated the same thing, and she cracks me. She's like, Mom, everybody does. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I don't think you're supposed to tell everybody. She's like, but it's the truth. You get that perfect temperature, right? It's like playing that prank on your friends when you're a little kid in school, and you put your hand in the bucket, and then you're like mortified. You don't want to go to school for the rest of your life because you just peed your pants. All right, so Miyagi, let's get this card taken care of, and we'll continue. Oh yeah, I had the best friends in the world, let me tell you. They terrorized me. We're still friends, though. You have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. So this card says, sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable object, like a mountain, that separates you from your success. You may think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer. But why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around mountains naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. Again, this is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you do decide to climb, remember, take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. Chanel, is that how you pronounce your name? Chanel? De lovely Chanel. Oh my gosh, I love that. De lovely Chanel. It has such an adorable ring. Would you like to be added to our card pull list? Amy is next. Can you hear that? Rain? It's not rain, it's snow. I don't even know the difference between snow and rain. Amy, crows, absolutely. Good choice. So since we're talking about hygiene, how many toothbrushes do you have? Do you have just a standard regular old toothbrush or an electric one? I have two. So I have a standard one that I take that's for the shower. Alina, absolutely. And I have my electric one that just sits on the side of the sink. I don't know why I worry about taking the electric one in the shower. The water floss thingy has a battery in it too. I brush my teeth twice a day. First thing in the morning. That's just my regular toothbrush. But when I take my shower, that's when excuse me, my electric toothbrush is first thing in the morning. When I take my shower is when I take a regular toothbrush and my water pick in the shower. But in my water pick, I use whitening mouthwash. Whitening mouthwash. So it has peroxide in it. I don't fill it up with mouthwash. Just a little under half, maybe half and half. Not even, I don't know. But the mouthwash in the water pick is amazing. Amazing. No way, Alina. Congratulations, my friend. Good vibes. Rodriguez, hello, welcome. Let's get you on the list as well. Omni, hello, welcome. I've just added you guys too. So, Hope, how about you? I would like to have said, oh, I brush my teeth 3 times a day. But it's a lie. It's a total lie. Twice a day. My friend, it's a start. That means the ball is in your court. You have the resistance card, Amy. Huh. I did not know that. What card is this? Oh my gosh, I'm using the wrong book. No wonder nothing matches. Well, I did not know that. I did not know that. I love my my mouthwash. When like I said, I use it in my water pick, and you can feel how clean your gums are all the way into the morning. It's crazy. It's a difference. I just love it. Like I said, I only use it in my water floss. So resistance, Amy. There may be a strong wind coming your way. However, you do have the ability to find a path with the least resistance. Have you ever seen a crow get thrown by the wind? The bird may be taken off guard, but it finds its balance again. Resistance brings an obstacle or adds friction to a situation. Ideas that once would have sailed into completion might now require some additional work. You may find a project or goal now requires an extra step to pass on to another phase. Resistance might manifest itself as a need for approval from an outside influence that takes longer to achieve. When resistance appears, you are asked to be adaptable and find the path of least resistance. There's a little saying down here, I don't even know how to pronounce the author's name, but it says, You are the sky. Everything else, it's just weather. And this is the person who said it. Amy, you too, my friend. You too have a wonderful day. And thank you for being here. With our insurance, if our dentist carries certain things, our insurance will cover it. So, like the water floss, the water pick, the one, it was super expensive just to go buy it. But since my dentist started carrying it, it was covered by my insurance. And I didn't have to worry about it. Any out-of-pocket expenses. Like certain toothpaste and stuff. If the dentists would just carry them, our insurances would cover them and we wouldn't have to pay out of pocket. Truthbuster, you are next, my friend. Hope, do you drink Diet Pop? Goddess of the Sea, hello. I'm doing great today. How are you? We had a wonderful workout this morning. I feel good. We had a wonderful workout. Said no one ever. Good choice. I don't drink diet either. My husband loves Diet Pepsi. Well, his doctor was like, Diet Pepsi, people are always like, oh, Diet Pepsi is bad for you, blah, 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 whatever. They all say it. Well, truth be told, the doctor's like, there's something in Diet Pepsi that causes your stomach to bloat. And also, there's something in Diet Pepsi that causes your body to hurt. Like, he would be like, oh, my shoulders hurt ridiculously all the time. There's something in Diet Pepsi that makes your body hurt. And that's from his doctor. So he doesn't drink it. And he feels so much better. That Diet Pepsi, it's ridiculous what it really does to you. Alina, 3 away, my dear. Truthbuster, do you know what deck you would like? The same with me. I agree. Yep, drink the original. Perfect choice, Truthbuster. I've been waiting for somebody to request the tarot. My whole life, and I'm going to be 54 this month. My whole life, I've never been a clear pop person. But recently, we had gone to Applebee's. And they had this new flavor of Mountain Dew or something. I've never had Mountain Dew in my life. And I was like, why not? How bad can it be? I'm going to try it. And it was amazing. So I've never just drank Sprite ever. I've never tasted it. But my options are open now. I'm definitely willing to try. Am I doing a live for my birthday? That depends on whether Larry takes the day off or not. Because it's going to be on a Friday. He usually takes my birthday off. So I'm not sure, but I'll let you guys know. If not, I'll definitely be here the day before. Good point, Goddess of the Sea. Good point. Yeah, I hope so too. He has his vacation paper in front of me. Maybe I'll just fill it out. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. Come on, we need a couple more cards. There's one. That wasn't supposed to happen. I know, and a lot of times, I shouldn't say a lot of times. He always takes our anniversary off too. Truthbuster, you have 6 cards. You have a mini reading right here. Cheat sheets. The very first card you have is the 3 of Swords. 3s, first of all, are activating cards. They're closer to 1 than they are a 10. So you are you've just recently started a new cycle in your life. Oops. Swords, not hearts. The 3 of Hearts, this card suggests there may be some petty conflict. Grudges need to be dropped. It also says somebody needs to take a step back and act as mediator, or it's just going to get worse. Oh my gosh, do you hear my stomach growling? We're talking about food. Even if it is veggies. You have the Lover's card. This is a major arcana card. This card represents to be open and transparent. Nothing should be held back, even if it exposes us to feelings of vulnerability. You have the Judgment card. This is another major arcana card. This card says judgment. It needs to be quick. It needs to be clear. And it's always permanent. And it also represents change. Embrace all the opportunities that come your way. The next card you have is the 7 of Wands. This card represents conflict. It's closer to 10 than it is a 1. This card is a reorganize card. It is time to reorganize things. Maybe things haven't been, the way things have been going is just not working out right, and it's time to reorganize them. You have the 6 of Wands. And this card says that it says things are good at the moment, achieved success, but be wary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of a success. Does that make sense? Albert, hello, welcome. Let's get you on the list, my friend. And we also have the Hermit card, another major arcana. You've got a lot of majors in this group. This card says to take the time. Take the time to be alone. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't even read my own writing. It's so terrible. It says take the time to be alone. Look within. Find your purpose in life. And also, just so that you know, on the flip side, because Tarot is like that, don't be that person who finds yourself alone in a room full of people. So on another note here, we are talking about the major arcanas. You have 3 of them out of 6. And that generally represents powerful current in your life right now. So whatever's going on, it's powerful. Whether it be this conflict we were talking about or disagreement, whatever it is, it's powerful and it needs to be taken care of. Hopefully within days, if you can do that. Albert, I totally agree with you. Fresh eggs, buying farm fresh eggs is so much cheaper than buying them from the store. Number one, they last a lot longer. You don't have a what do you call it, date, an expiration date on farm fresh eggs. For one, you don't wash them. You just wipe them off. You don't have to put them in the refrigerator. I love farm fresh eggs. And my husband has friends who raise ducks, and they always have duck eggs. Oh my goodness, I love them. Cooking with duck eggs, absolutely, I'm there. So saving money, yeah. There's no expiration date, so you're not wasting money like you are on the ones from the supermarkets. Bella, my friend, you are next, and you have requested the mermaids. Truthbuster, you are welcome. And if the cards are any indication of what is going on right now, take care of it. Take a step back, get the conflict over with. All right, Bella. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Didn't think they were going to shuffle properly. Bella, the first card we have is Inner Knowing. Goddess of the Sea, I don't know if you heard me yesterday. You have a card reading that is will be viewable 1 o'clock Sunday. If you're a member of the channel, not just a subscriber, but a member, they're viewable now. Hurry, Hope. If you hurry up, you can be back before we're done. So Inner Knowing. Look, Hope is talking, and I opened the book up to Hope. Inner Knowing. Yes, this Sunday. Wait a second. Hold on. What am I doing? What's the date today? No, yours came out on the 2nd. I'm so sorry. Yours came out on the 2nd. We have the Inner Knowing. I apologize. So, this is the moment to trust your inner knowing. The stage of doubting is over, and it's time to believe in yourself. This mermaid has the look of inner knowing, and she's swimming into your reading today to affirm that you have access to your inner knowing. It's about believing in yourself and trusting in your intuition. When you believe in this inner knowing, you'll see stagnant areas of your life begin to flow again as you trust your ability to know things. Are you always doubting your intuition? Perhaps you're in denial about something that deep down you know to be true. Allow yourself the freedom to trust this instinct, also known as your gut feeling. When this card appears, it means you already know what to do. Perhaps you feel fear or trepidation to act on this instinct. The more you learn to trust this aspect of yourself, the easier following your inner guidance will become. There could be someone around you who is trying to convince you to doubt your own instincts. If this is the case, always remember to tune in before following the advice of anyone else. What's right for one person may not be right for another. We have the communication card too. This card says that you may have left something unspoken. This card says pick up your phone and make that call. There's something you need to communicate, and now's the time to do it. Perhaps you feel things were left unsaid in a recent conversation. Sometimes we can get tongue-tied during an honest encounter, and the words just don't flow. If this is the case, remember, you can always write a letter, an email, or a text. It's vital to articulate the things that are important to you, and writing them down is a great way of doing this. After you write them down, it is then your choice to either send the communication or not. You'll know what to do with it once you've expressed your feelings. This mermaid is saying you could also be called to mediate between other people's communications to ensure that both sides are heard. And it also says that you're coming up, my friend. It also says that counseling. Have you thought of becoming a counselor? Training to become a counselor? And also maybe it's a good time to see one yourself. We have the patience card. I know sometimes we get a lot of cards that fall at once. This card says practice patience. It's helpful to let go of any expectations and surrender to life as it reveals itself. Remember, the reward of patience is patience. So the next one is the lovely Chanel. Then we have Alina, Rodriguez, and Omni. You are welcome, Bella. Have a beautiful day, my friend. A beautiful day. The lovely Chanel, we will shuffle the enchanted maps for you. And see what we get. Alina, you are after Chanel. We have the Magic Stream card in the upright position for Chanel. This card says, every experience you have seems to have its own life story. It has a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, there is danger in seeing events separate from one another, since in fact they are part of a continuity and a greater evolution. Like an ever-flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember you're part of a fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. My friend, your success will benefit many. Oh my gosh, I'm choking. Alina, my friend, you are next. I agree with that, Amanda. I don't think he's over you, Alina. They're they're he gave you your number for his number for a reason. So what deck can I interest you in, Alina? Thank you, Goddess. You are amazing. I truly appreciate it. You are so welcome. You are so welcome, my friend. Mermaids it is, Alina. Pitbull Mama, hello and welcome, my friend. Welcome back. Let's see what Alina gets. One more good shuffle. Yeah, just don't, how do I say it? Hold back. Hold back is all I can say. Don't sound too excited, even though you may be. I mean, your heart may be racing like crazy. But don't give this person that satisfaction until you know what their motives are. Alina, you have the contemplation card. Enjoying her time in contemplation, this mermaid uses her creativity to look at various outcomes and scenarios. The beauty of this is that it can be a fun and creative process, allowing you to imagine you're experiencing the things you're contemplating without doing anything in physical reality. It's a bit like trying on before you buy or commit. This situation calls for you to think deeply, using your wisdom and imagination to arrive at wholesome solutions. Your feelings may be a bit confused right now, and you're prone to follow your heart, which is usually a good thing. This situation calls for you to use your mind in conjunction with your heart and think things through rationally before coming to any decisions, especially potentially life-changing ones. Contemplation is a type of meditation, only it entails engaging with your mind instead of trying to stop the thoughts. When you use your mind and heart wisdom in unison, it's possible to make major decisions in life, knowing you've covered all angles and explored several options and outcomes in the safety of your own imagination. Perhaps someone close to you is contemplating their future. Let them know the importance of staying in a positive state of mind when going through this process, as what we project can come into being. So it's wise to be mindful of this as you contemplate and play with the possibilities. That was a good card to get. Hope, welcome back, my friend. Wonderful Mittens, hello, welcome. I feel like I forgot somebody. Dr. Vray, we'll put you on the list too. It is here too. It is here too. Well, actually, it's 11:16 here. Sorry. Not much, my friend. Not what? Not much. Oh my gosh. All right, so we have, that was Alina. We had Rodriguez next. What's up, Grandma? What's up, Mittens? Exactly, Amanda. Exactly. Now, don't use it as a situation as in revenge is best served on a cold platter. Don't do that. I've been known to do that. You got this, my friend. Rodriguez, you have the listening card in reverse. In reverse, this card says, are you feeling that you're not being heard? That perhaps your needs aren't valid? Or your song will go unsung? Now is the time to bring your message to the world. Speak up. It's time for your voice to resound throughout your sphere of influence. This is the moment to say what you mean and ask for what you want. Reverse, listening has another meaning too. It also asks if you're refusing to listen to someone else, preferring to hear what you want instead of what's being said. This is the time to get out of denial. Reversed, this card always brings freedom if you heed its advice. Omni, my friend, you are next. Thank you so very much, my friend, Dr. Vray. You are next. Goddess of the Sea donated before you, so we have to jump to Goddess of the Sea. So Goddess, do you know what deck you would like? And then, my friend Dr. Vray, we will do you next. And then continue with our list. I'm going to pull a mermaid for Goddess of the Sea. I have to put marks next to the super chats. It's 10:19. It's 11:19 here. All right, so here we go. This is for the Goddess of the Sea. Let me read this card real quick, and I will run through the decks for you. Otherwise, I get sidetracked, and before you know it, I'll totally forget. So the Dive Deep card says, mermaids are very much at home in the watery world of emotions. Again, this is for Goddess of the Sea. Their environment is fluid, just like our emotions, always flowing and forever changing. As you dive into the depths of yourself, experience the magic and wonder of your beautiful inner world. Embrace this magical and vast aspect of yourself, and know that you're timeless and limitless in the depths of your being. The journey within can go as deep as you wish and can be powerfully transformative. Another meaning of this card is that you or someone else can be staying on the surface of a situation when it would be preferable to dive deep and explore the deeper meaning of what's really going on. It can take courage to do this, as we often fear the unknown. But usually, the discovery isn't as bad as we think, and often it can bring joy and freedom, sometimes, my friend, from years of avoidance. This card can be literal. It can be telling you it's time to go for a swim and or learn to dive. Oops, wrong deck. All right, so that was for Goddess of the Sea. Dr. Vry. I'm not sure. I kind of like Dr. Vry. We have the mermaids. We have an enchanted map deck. We have crows. We have a standard tarot deck. Crows is a good choice, my friend. The next one is Omni. Omni, Albert, and Pitbull Mama. Let's see what we get for you. I also have my email highlighted at the top of the chat. If anybody is interested in a free in-depth card reading, which means you get a full layout, not just one card or whatever falls. You have the preparation card. Oops. So this card shows, it represents an area in Seattle. It says here in Seattle, they have a lot of ferries, and the crows have mastered the ferry schedule. The crows know when the boat will return and on which side of the road the cars will disembark. While the ferry is crossing the sound, the birds harvest the clams from the nearby beach. They bring the clams over to the ferry landing and strategically place the clams just right, so that when the cars leave the boat, they run over the shells, breaking them apart and leaving fresh clam meat for the picking. This card speaks to getting ready for something you know is on the horizon and planning for it accordingly. It's about getting all your ducks in a row, or in this case, clams, so that you achieve the most beneficial outcome. I hope that card makes sense, my friend. Plan for it. Don't be blindsided. And we're just talking to somebody else about the intuition and gut feeling. If you have that, don't avoid it. Don't avoid it. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for the super chats. You're truly the best. And we're here Monday through Friday, unless, of course, it's a vacation day or something. Family time is super important to me. And that would be the only thing keeping me away. And we are, Saturday and Sundays are family time. So Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Thank you for being here, and you are truly welcome. Very, very welcome. All right, so we have Omni next. Let's try the Enchanted Maps. for Omni. Then Albert, I have Pitbull Mama on here. Albert, Pitbull Mama, and Wonderful Mittens. Omni, you have the Dragon's Lair in the upright position. This morning in our workout, Hope, was she there long? I noticed she was there. I'm wondering if it's like you said, maybe she's not enjoying the challenges. Maybe she prefers the walking workouts. Omni, this card says that you have a remarkable internal warning system, and it lets you know when things are out of alignment. This card says you're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. The path you're on is one that will challenge you to the core. My friend, that said, peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing you're going to be changed forever. A life fully lived isn't lived only in safety, my friend. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours. Remember, there's greater value in risk-taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered, Omni. Well, good thing is we are more than halfway through with the one challenge. And we are getting there. We're getting there on the other one. Albert, my friend, you are next. One more good shuffle. No, not at all, Hope. It froze. There we go, Albert. Live, not love. Are you using that type and ease, my friend? Jimmy, hello, welcome. Albert, you have the anticipation card. This card says, each morning when I wake up, there's a crow outside my window on the street lamp, anticipating the arrival of a meal. Perhaps I trained the crow, or maybe it was the other way around. When there is a pattern, we begin to expect a particular outcome. Anticipation brings hope and butterflies in the belly as we expect something to happen that brings joy or satisfaction. There is but one warning. Be careful of any attachments held for a desired outcome. If what you receive falls short of expectations, the feeling of joy can transform into disappointment. What are you looking forward to at this moment? And how will you adjust if your expectations are not met? Anticipation. Enjoy that yoga, my friend. Pitbull Mama, I have you on the list. We might as well. And then Wonderful Mittens. We have plenty of time. Jimmy, have a wonderful day. Thanks for popping in. I'm so glad Bestet is doing wonderful and healing well. Whoa, no way. That is so interesting. I have seen videos. That is so interesting, Jimmy. You're going to have to tell us all about it. You may be in, you might have to change your chat. So up top is you might be in top chat. So if you click that, you get top chat, live chat, and fan funding. I always put it in live chat so you see all messages. Albert, you're welcome, my friend. I hope you have the best day ever. Hope you cracked me up. Well, it starts and ends with the same proper letters. That's all that matters. Pitbull Mama, you have the magic prayer in reverse. You know who else we haven't seen or heard from in a couple days? Adventures Unseen, Marsha and Wayne. Oh my gosh, this sounds so exciting. I would probably, so I'm afraid of heights. So that's probably already a no-no. This card says self-will that goes unchecked may bring difficulties. Reversed, the magic prayer card is a sign that you mistakenly believe that your way is the only way. Could the path you're on be leading you to a place of regret? Or could you be pursuing something that just isn't good for you? If so, you may be facing a painful lesson and a lonely one too. This card says perhaps it is time to pray and meditate on your highest good and the highest good of all. Spirit has other plans for you. Be assured that they will be better than any you could ever dream up. Ooh, interesting, my friend. Interesting. Jimmy, you cracked me up. No, we will see you tomorrow. Sure as the sun shines. These silks will not get you down. Wonderful Mittens, it is your turn, my friend. He puts a cross in there. We could always flood his page with get well wishes and all kinds of good stuff. No, 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 no. You got this, my friend. You have got to be like super strong. I would think you would need strong arms. Oops, there we go. Yes, go have fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonderful Mittens, we have 4 cards for you. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. That would be my downfall right there. It's just my arms are not strong. I'm trying though. So the first card you have, Wonderful Mittens, is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups represents leveling up. This card wants you to remember what it feels like having those first feelings, like the first feelings of love, the first flutters of something, and to look at things with childlike wishes. I hope that makes sense. Sixes are a flip in energy, and they represent that things are being taken to another level. So things may be going on. You may be about. It is absolutely perfect timing. You have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords represents, this card says stop being defensive. Do you find that you are defending yourself all the time, no matter what? Fives are calling cards, and it's also a boundaries card. It's time for you to put some boundaries in place. I know, me too. Me too, my friend. Me too. We have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a quest for you to fulfill your desires. I hope that makes sense. It's time to think about you. Be passionate. But sometimes you may find yourself self-absorbed. We're all that. We're all, it's not like, we're all that way. But you also have the Hermit card. The Hermit card, this is a positive energy card, and it says take the time to be alone. Look within and find your purpose in life. Exactly. And there's one card that says, so there's being selfish, and then there's being selfish for a reason. And you right there just gave a perfect example of a reason. There's a lot of times we just need to be alone so that we can go within. But again, this came up for somebody else recently, today. Don't be the one who finds themselves alone in a room full of people. Well, Kat, well, you already got 9 other people with you right there. And don't forget, if we were meant to be alone all the time, we wouldn't be on a planet with millions of other people. That's super important to remember. I agree with that, Hope. I agree with that. It's one of the most pleasant sounds in the world. That and children's laughter, baby laughing. Yeah, those are the most pleasant sounds in the world. That's a great idea. That is a great idea. I have in my playlists, I have different categories. Over in my playlist, I have I think it's called calming and relaxing. I have rain in there. the lake, Lake Erie. It's a great lake. So the sounds of waves, fire. I've just added my lava lamps to it. Amanda, I always sleep with my TV on. I have to have what they call white noise. Oh my gosh. Number one, poor form. That's the number one reason why we have back pain in our at such a young age. Poor form. And I talk about it all the time when we work out. Um, I say core tight. Same thing as suck it in, hold your stomach in. When you have a nice, solid, tight core, it is a solid foundation for your back. That's why so many times we're like core tight, because it supports your back. If you don't, even through our day to day activities, I say it all the time, even when you're not working out, core tight all the time, it supports your back. If you are walking, doing your day to day activities, just letting it all hang out, bending over, not, poor form, we're asking all the wrong muscles to support our back. That's why I state all the time, uh, stand up tall, nice, proper form, which means shoulders in line with your hips. It doesn't mean going like this. No, relax the shoulders, space between your shoulders and your earlobes, and core tight all the time. After a while, it becomes muscle memory, and you have a nice support system for your back. Wonderful, Mittens. I wish you would join us in the mornings and work out with us. But yes, I mean, of course, there are those people who generally have back injuries at a young age. He passed away in 2010. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry you lost your brother. My younger brother passed away 6 years ago now. Hope, have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your dinner. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here. All right, let's see. One card for our back. We actually got two. And we actually have three. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles says to get grounded, connect with the earthy side of life, learn to be resourceful and practical, share with others, attend to your financial affairs, decrease outgoings while bringing in more. We have the Four of Swords. This card represents rest and examination. As you can see, that's really good for our back. They're literally laying in a bed. Rest and examination because a new life awaits. And we also have the Six of Wands. This card says that things are good at the moment. You have achieved success, but be wary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. Oh, Amanda, it is terrible when we lose a loved one at such a young age. It's horrible. I mentioned recently, I never dreamed, never thought that my daughter's midlife age would be her teens. The same with your brother. And it's a shame. It's horrible. But remember all the good. Remember all the good. I know it hasn't been very long. And most of the times, a lot of these memories bring tears. But with time, they're going to start to bring smiles. And when you think about them, it'll make you feel so much better. It will happen, I promise. We all go through these, really, literally, the 9 steps of grieving. Some steps are harder to get through than others. My daughter will be gone 4 years this year. But we know the sun will rise tomorrow. Well, my friends, I think that is it. That is the end of our list. You never will. You never will get over it. And if somebody tells you get over it, don't you think enough time? No. No. Number one, you never get over it. You learn to live with it. You learn to wake up with it. You learn to fall asleep with it. Oh, your nephew is named after him. How adorable. Yeah. You grieve. You take as long as you need. Don't let anybody push you. Don't let anybody say, all right, enough is enough. No. Just remember, you can't live in the past. It's okay to visit and remember, but you can't stay there. Don't forget. You must be present for the here and now. I imagine you were. So, you're welcome, Amanda. When my daughter passed away, we encountered this lady at one of the farmers markets, and she had these strips of cloth and markers, and she had a clothesline strung up from tree to tree. And what you do is you take these strips of cloth. It's this is done somewhere way up in the mountains somewhere. I cannot remember the story, but it is for our loved ones who have passed on. What you do is you take this strip of cloth and you write whatever you want on it. I wrote something to my daughter, and they tie this strip on the clothesline or in the tree, whatever it is, and the wind blows your message, carries it on. So that might be something you might want to think about doing as well. I wished I could remember what religion, but you got this. You got this. It's okay. Okay, let's end this video, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's just great. I mean, and then after a while, once the weather, it gets weatherized, it's gonna get ruined in the weather. You get another strip of fabric and you write something else on it. You can keep adding as many as you want. I mean, there's so many people have touched our lives, whether they are still here or have moved on. So you can add as many scraps of fabric to it as you want. So thank you so much for being here. You have the best day ever. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, you guys. Thank you again. Oops, wrong one. I forgot I'm recording up here. Again, you guys, don't forget, if you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. And again, most important, I hope you have the best day ever. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you, Amanda. You too, my dear. You too. Good vibes. Good vibes.